Hello, hello. Um, this is going to be a question and answer moment. So I'm just going to drop the question and the poll. What has adulthood taught you? So let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. So what has adulthood taught you? I'm going to share my experience though, but not now. I'm going to wait for others to join first. Very essential, very important. So, let's keep it running. Let's keep it going. Yeah. What has adulthood taught you? What has adulthood taught you? I think one, I'm going to list a series of what adulthood has taught me. I don't think it has taught me the hard way. It has just made me realize some things that I should have realized a long time ago. So I think one basic thing that adulthood has taught me is um, no one is coming to save you. No one, absolutely no one is coming to save you. You have to be strong, be courageous. There is no waking up one morning and seeing things being done for you. No, there's nothing like that. So adulthood has actually taught me how to be strong, how to be courageous, because nobody, no one, I repeat, no one is coming to save you. Nobody is coming to save you. Aside God. hmm That's if you are um, close to God. So no one is coming to save you. I think that's one basic thing that adulthood has actually taught me. And I'm learning. We're learning every day, right? Yes, we're learning every day. So adulthood has taught me how to be strong at every given opportunity. So I don't get to wait for anyone's help. No, I don't get to wait for anyone's help. I wake up and do the things I should, do the things I ought to do. And I think the only thing I just add to it is God. I just pray about it, and there's this saying that whatever you leave in God's hands does not scatter. Yes. So adulthood has taught. Wow. Hi, adulthood has taught me that you're the finest thing working when you're. Oh my God. Am I supposed to blush? Thank you. Thank you. So I'm chatting from Edo State, Nigeria. I'm chatting from Edo State, Nigeria. So where are you chatting from, please? Let's keep it coming. Let's engage. At least this is an interesting topic. Yes, this is an interesting topic. So please let's keep it coming. Love, like, drop your comments. We'll just talk about it like family. In fact, we're family, so let's keep it going. Chicago babes. Wow, wow. Nice to have you here. Nice to have you here. Nice having you here. Nice having you here. So how is your day going? Like I was saying, so I think another thing that adulthood has taught me is not being angry at your friends for not reaching out. You don't have to stay mad at your friends for not reaching out. I think I learned that a whole long time ago, like a long time ago. I learned that a long time ago because I used to be this person that If I don't, if I am your friend, I am close to you. If I'm close to you, there's some sort of um, close relationship between us. I tend to especially when I'm doing the same, I'm trying to do the checkups, I'm trying to send messages, I'm trying to be there, like be there for the person. And in return, I don't get, I don't get as much as I give out. Yes, I don't get as much as I give out. I used to be very upset about it. I used to be very upset. I'm always like, "Ah, I'm reaching out. I've been the one reaching out. Why is it that these people they don't reach out? These people they don't reach out. Is that they cannot see my energy? Because me, I'm that kind of person that I cannot carry you as bag of rice, and you carry me as a pinch of salt. That's so painful. That's really painful. And there is nothing like the energy you give, you get it back in return. So there's nothing like that. So I think as I evolved through life, as I grew, I had to come to realization that I had to come to the realization that people have what they are going through. People have what through. People have numerous of things. You don't know what they are passing through. You don't know what they are going through. You don't know. You don't know. You don't. Funny enough, you don't even know if they died. Do you understand? And there you are. You're just mad. You're just angry. You're just upset because they didn't reach out. I think adulthood has made me outgrow those thoughts that I had in my head, because there was this I think I read a story. I read a story, right? I think I've read numerous of stories, but I read a story where um where how did the story happen again? Okay, let me just leave that till when I can remember. So I read a story where um a woman was angry at her. Okay, I think they had issues. They had serious issues, heated up issues, and um, she, the husband refused to sleep in the same room as a woman because he was upset, because he was angry. So I think he went out of the house, or he drove out, and um, I know. Okay, I think yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to get the story right so I don't misinterpret the whole thing. So he slept at the sitting room. Yes, he slept at the sitting room. He slept at the sitting room, and she slept in their matrimonial bed. And I think she had issues with her breath. Yes, she had issues with her breath, and she needed an inhaler. Yes, she needed an inhaler to help her through that phase. And she was struggling and struggling and struggling to get it, but she couldn't. And she passed out. She died, and only for the husband to come after he has been staying upset for a very long time. He came into the room, and he saw the wife lying lifelessly on the ground. So I just feel that no matter how you are, no matter how upset you are as a being, you shouldn't just stay mad. You don't know what the person is going through. You don't know how you actually don't know how life is for them. Do you understand? Like, you don't know how life is for them. So life adulthood has taught me not to stay mad at my friends. Now I have numerous of friends around me, and we don't get to talk every day, but we don't get to talk every day. I have very close friends that we don't talk every day, but it doesn't mean that we are enemies. No, it doesn't mean that we are enemies. I just try and reach out when I want to, and they try to reach out when they can. But I don't hold anyone accountable for anything, because life is just too short. Life is just too short to start dwelling in or dwelling on how someone has done something to you, and so on and so forth. So adulthood has taught me to outgrow that phase, that phase, right? So, and I'm happy where I am right now. I'm happy. I'm glad where I am right now, and I'm still learning. I'm still in the process of learning. So I think adulthood has taught me how not to judge people. Yes, how not to judge people because they did not reach out. Yes. Then I think which other one? Which other one? Which other one? Which other one? Samot. Are you still with us? I don't know if I got that name, that pronunciation correctly, but pardon my manners. Pardon my manners. So what has adulthood taught you? Please let's keep this engaging. Let's talk about it. You get. Let's talk about it. Let's have fun. Mm, This is weekend besides, so let's have fun. So what has adulthood taught you? 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 Just drop your comments. Drop your comments. Let's keep this conversation engaging. That's the right word, right? That's the right word. So let's keep it engaging. Let's keep it engaging. What has adulthood taught me? I'm still trying to think out. Mm, mm, what has adulthood taught? Hmm. I think adulthood has taught me not to always be angry. Adulthood has taught me not to be always be angry. Adulthood has thank you so much. So adulthood has taught me not to always be upset, not to always be angry. Um, I think if I'm going to make reference to that, I'm going to make reference to that pertaining my life. I think when I lost my dad was my closest friend though. Let's not even go there. So it was my greatest supporter, like my greatest supporter. So when I lost him, I became very angry. I became very upset. I became very angry. And why I became very upset was because my dad was a very devoted Christian. Yes. I can bet for a fact. My dad was a an extreme devoted Christian. So, um, I had this younger brother. Adulthood has taught me that only my heavenly father and parents have my back. Oh my god, this is so nice. This is extremely nice. It is extremely nice. Hmm. I like that. I like that. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. So as I was saying, when I lost my dad, I think I had this younger brother. I had this younger brother, and he was also a devoted Christian. He was also a devoted Christian. So I think a night before he died, I noticed I knew he had passed on, like we were with him. So it was my mom that came to tell me that see you, your dad breathing. Because I went to my room later. So he said it's not she said, your dad's no longer breathing. I was so it came as a shock, but I could not I could not actually contain this kind of sadness I had. So I went to my dad's room. I held his hand. And I held his hand and it became cold, like so cold. It became so cold, and um, I told my brother, my younger brother, I said, see you. Dad is no longer breathing. Dad is no longer breathing, and it was like I shouldn't say that because he just kept on listening to. I don't know if you know about Pastor Chris Oyakilome. Yes, that was a church. I think Christ Embassy was his church. That's my younger brother's church. So he kept playing sermons of Pastor Chris sermons like repeatedly. He kept playing it, and I told him, I said, that is no longer beating. No. That was how. Sorry, that was how he told me he refused. He was like, no, daddy cannot die. Daddy cannot do this. Daddy cannot die. He gets. I think he was just trying to. It was, I don't know if he was trying. I cannot say trying. He had faith. Like he had so much faith. And mind you, I was a Christian before then. Oh, I'm going to. Don't worry. I'm going to take you down the lane. I'm going to tell you how it went. So well, he kept saying, he kept rebuking it. Ah, no, daddy cannot die. Daddy cannot this. Daddy cannot die. So I told him, I was like, okay, you hold daddy's hand now. He said, no, daddy cannot die. So he he got up, held my dad's held my dad's leg, and he was speaking in tongues. He was speaking in tongues. He was speaking in tongues. As he was speaking in tongues, he was sweating. Oh, he was sweating and he was crying. Do you understand? And me, I just sat there. I was looking at it. Like I was just looking at him. I felt. I didn't even know how I was feeling. I cannot even express how I was feeling. So he kept praying. He kept speaking in tongues. He was sweating. His sweat mixed with his tears. Everything just collided. I was looking at him. I was like, what manner of faith does this guy have? Me, I don't understand though. Though I was a Christian, like I said, but I wasn't really so deep in Christianity, you get. So he was crying, he was speaking in tongues, he was praying, he was I was just, in as much as I was in pain, I was feeling proud. Uh, Proud sister moment now, you get. So I was looking at him, and I think after 2 hours or 3 hours, let me just make it a bit short. After 2 hours or 3 hours, he kept saying that daddy's not dead, daddy will wake up, daddy would wake up, daddy would this, daddy would that. And the faith he had just consumed me. Because he was seeing it. Not until we had to call my dad's people, they had to get coughing, so series of stuff happened. That was when you realized that, oh, my dad has really passed. You see, that moment is a moment I can actually not forget about. Not in a hurry. I think my dad, I lost my dad 4 to 5 years ago. Yes. But I can still remember how it played out because it was actually a very sad moment for me. So, when I lost my dad, 2 months later, I lost my boss too. Because, funny enough, my boss was around for my dad's funeral, so I lost my boss too. 4 months later, I lost my prophetess. Yes, I lost my prophetess in my church. She was like a mother to me. So I think that year was just a year of, I would not say, it's a year that I can actually not forget. That should be around 2023, yeah, or 2025. I can't, I don't think I can actually forget that year in a hurry. Past that year, I became very sad. I became angry, like angry with everything. I had to build this is it defense mechanism? Yes, I had to. And that was not because it was not because I was like that. I just had to build something that would not allow people to go through me, like to just get access to me like that. And it's not because I wanted to do it because I am so strong. I was just doing it. I was just doing it. And I think that moment made me really sad. I was angry at the world. I was so upset with the world. I was angry with everybody that comes to me, even as a friend, even as a child. I was pissed. So fast forward to 4 years. I think 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, yeah. Fast forward to 4 years, I knew what so many persons said about me. Ah, she's a sadist, she's this, she's that. But I was just going through my own shit. I was just going through my own stuff, you get, and I don't think I've actually shared this out to so many people, but I just had to. And I came to realization that I think at moment if I haven't blamed God. I told myself that I said my dad worshipped God so much, like so damn much, and he did not even die on one day. He fell sick for a very long time. So I was like, "Ah, God, if you want to just take my father, you should have just taken him once now. Why making him falling sick for like several years before he gave up?" I was angry. I was like, I might not deserve this. My prophetess too, my boss too. It was actually they were actually devoted Christians, and I was angry with God. But I still loved God. I was still going to church. I still love God. I've always loved God. That's the thing. Maybe because I don't know, but I've always had this soft spot for my God. Yes. So it still did not stop me from going to church. I know how many times. I think that same year I was going to church and I was crying. People would see me at the back of the church and they would see me crying. While they are praying, I'm crying because I had like three persons died, like three of my loved ones died in a year. That was so painful, and that was how I became very angry. That was how I became very defensive. I was upset with the world. But right now I'm no longer there. Not that I don't feel their emptiness. I do every day of my life. But I have come to a conclusion that I have outgrown it, and adulthood too has taught me that God never forgot me. God never hated me. God never hated my family. God never hated my dad. Some things just happen and you don't really have the answers to them. You just leave them for God. So I outgrew that, and adulthood actually made me realize that I just have one life, so I have to stay happy always. So that was how I think that was how I became happy. I was growing out from it. I was growing out from it gradually. So I think adulthood contributed, in as much as God contributed to adulthood contributed. I just realized so many things that things happen that you don't even have answers to. Yes, things happen and you don't have answers to them, and you just leave it for God. So these days, if I'm living my life like this, if I think too much, I'll say, oh God, now you get power. Oh, hey God. I'll say, God, now you get power. So that is my little story. I have other stories to share, but I just had to is it I just had to pour some little story like out there for you to know. So for anyone who is feeling down, depressed, it is hard, it can be very tough, but just leave it for God. Leave it for God. So that's my own story. I can't wait to share. I can't wait for you to actually share um your stories, your answers on here. I'm waiting. I am waiting. I am waiting. I am waiting. So what has adulthood taught you? What has adulthood taught you? Let's keep it coming. Let's keep it coming. Let it keep coming. Let's keep it 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 coming. Okay. 478 X. Wow. You're filled with so much wisdom. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, so let's keep it coming. Let's keep it coming. Let's share our make it quiet. We don't have to make it boring. We have to make it coming. Yeah, does not have to be boring. Oh, please. This has to be so much fun. Today's Saturday now. Let's have fun. Yesterday was fun Friday. Maybe today can be fun Saturday. Who likes that? I do. I love that. I don't know about you, but I love it. So let's keep it coming. What has adulthood taught you? I'm waiting. I am waiting. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What has adulthood taught you? What does adulthood taught you? What does adulthood taught you? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I am waiting. I am waiting. Keep joining. Keep it coming. Let's keep it coming. Let's keep it coming. What has adulthood taught you? Could be anything. Could be anything. 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 Could be the smallest thing. I would want to hear it. I would love to hear it. I would love to hear it. Yay. Adulthood. Indeed, adulthood comes with a lot of responsibilities. Oh, of course, it does. It does. It really, really does. It does. I just remembered something, but I cannot share it on here. Yes, so adulthood comes with a lot of responsibilities. Yes, for you to always be a bigger person, the bigger person. I think I used to write something then. When I used to write, I think I wrote, "Life is I think I wrote something about adulthood, and I said adults are just scared kids. Adults are just scared kids who were able to make it out of limbo alive." I think that was like an anthem to me. Yes, that was like an anthem to me. I kept saying it. I said, "Oh, adults are just scared kids, terrified kids who were able to make it out of limbo alive." That was an anthem for me. To be an adult is not easy. Sometimes I wish I can just go back to kindergarten. So as to reduce the responsibilities, hey, adulthood not be a joke. Oh, it's not child's play. It's not even something you joke about. And you have to be responsible. If you're not responsible, you'll be wayward. If you're not responsible, you'll be wayward. So I'm going to end this live very soon. And I'll continue later. But but thank you so much for joining. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, adulthood. What has adulthood taught you? What has adulthood? Is it really true that adults are just scared kids who were able to make it out of limbo alive? If this is true, you can drop your comments. You can drop your comment. You can drop your comment. because I still have that at the back of my mind. I still do. For me to even remember, yes, I missed out on some words, but I think when I had a flashback, I remembered correctly. Adults are just scared kids, scared children, terrified children who are able to make it out of limbo alive. I mean, you just wake up. We wake up every morning and there's this big responsibility on your head. Hmm? And funny enough, you cannot dodge it. If you dodge it, it will come back for you. It will even wait for you. So you just have to embrace it. You embrace it. So, well, I just think that an adulthood without God in it, just remove the old. Then remove the adult too. An adulthood without God in it, it's going to be hard. It's really, really going to be hard. You doing it on your own, it's going to be so difficult, extremely difficult. So please and please, why um why being an adult, just have a touch of God, not even a touch. Embrace God. Embrace God. Embrace God. Ciao. Bye.